We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to white with red borders, which this is 42 vision, and we call this the rip area to the dip area. And in a tight consolidation, the SPY has been today. And within today's volatility, our SPY buy at 11 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY experiencing volatility in this tight range. We're going to talk about some key levels to watch, our inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:55 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 80% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to our Discord, getting connected over to the 42 vision indicators. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, and as I stated earlier in the video, doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars on 42 vision back here on February 2nd to hitting the dip area here of white with red borders in today's pre-market. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bear indicator since way up here at 412 on the 30-minute time frame, after getting a bull indicator here on Friday from 413 to highs here at 416, rejecting off 417, canceling that out. And now this bear indicator is in play, right? Dominating over the chart, and the stock has had trouble trying to bring itself back up even to those levels and keeps rejecting off 411, 410 area. Now, you could see the outflows started to dominate since way up here at around 413, and it continued to dominate today, right? There's been moments where inflows have tried to pick up, but not enough to reach the midpoint or even get close to it to cross it. If not, continues to stay below it. And the outflows, even though they're green, it's at minus 1.95. And if it stays green, it needs to continue pushing up higher and eventually cross that midpoint, which we're going to break down what it is. I would watch going into tomorrow based off this volatility and what the charts are showing. So when we zoom in here and look at this from the 15-minute, we could see inflows try to pick up in the first half of the day. Things went from around 409 to 411, got a bull indicator there, and quickly fell right back down. Now, no bear indicator has popped up to cancel this out. if it continues, it could actually end up turning out to be a double bottom, and that bull indicator may still be in play, but outflows have now crossed. Now, the 15-minute is a lot more volatile than the 30-minute, so if this outflow continues to dominate and continues to roll over into the 30-minute to pull things down even further from the midpoint, and a bear indicator pops up, then this bull indicator would actually get canceled, and all this volatility turned out to be a fake out. Now, not guaranteed to do this move here of a double bottom, but so far it's gotten pretty close to the 408 area where it continues to bounce off of, like it bounced this morning. And the question mark is, will it bounce from here, right? And these inflows need to pick back up. That's the first thing I would watch here, because it is under a bull indicator since up here at 410.20 area, and it definitely needs those inflows to pick up with it so that strength can start reflecting into the chart. Now, when we zoom out and we look at this from the 1 hour in the bigger picture, we could see here how there's been weakness since Friday, right? Outflows rejected, it tried coming back up. That was that move from 412 to 416, came back down, bear indicator at around 414. It was actually the support there of the middle of the day, and where the inflow slowed down, crossed back down, and since then outflows have been dominating on the 1 hour. And just here in the second half of the day, towards the end, it just started switching from red to green, but it's still at negative 2.20, and it hit highs here of negative 3.21 of outflows. So yes, it's green, but this needs to pick up. The longer it stays below it, the more weight it's going to have over the chart, and this bear indicator needs to get canceled in the process of any possible move to the upside. So that's going to be critical. Outflows are dominating. We have a bear indicator here, and I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would be watching here going into tomorrow. So the first levels I would watch is support. It keeps on bouncing here above 408. That's going to be critical. If that gets broken through, the next support below that is 406. And then comes 405, guys. Those are the key levels to the downside. I would be watching if these outflows continue to pull away from the midpoint, because it has hit highs here of minus 5.1 and even minus 4.2. And we're currently only at minus 1.95 on the 30-minute time frame. So not guaranteed to go that far down, but something to not overlook and keep in mind, because the further it pulls away from the midpoint to the downside, the more that weakness could reflect into the chart, especially if this bear indicator does not get canceled and continues to dominate over the chart. Now, to the upside, I would like to see these inflows pick back up, cross the midpoint on the 30-minute, and also here on the 15-minute back to the upside, hold true in that strength there with that bull indicator, and break through the first resistance, which was the high of the day in the pre-market where this bear indicator popped up, and that is 412, guys. That is the first staircase effect here to start pushing upwards, and if the bulls can use that as support and get these inflows upwards, cancel that bear indicator and get a bull indicator in the process, the next resistance above that is 415, and then comes the highs here from Thursday of last week of 418, guys. And if that's accomplished, a lot of eyes on 420. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be watching these bull and bear indicators, inflow versus outflows, and let's make some money.